What's up, guys? Day 70 of the 100 Days of LeetCode. We got a easy problem today. It's climbing stairs. Let's do it. So you are climbing a staircase. It takes n steps to reach the top, and each time you can either climb 1 or 2 steps. In how many distinct ways can you climb to the top? So example 1, we have an input n equals 2, output is 2, and it's because there's 2 ways to climb to the top. You can take 1 step and then another step, or you can take 2 steps immediately. Now example 2, n is equal to 3, output is also 3 because there are 3 ways to climb to the top. You can take 3 separate steps, 1, 1, 1. You can take 1 step and then 2 steps. You can take 2 steps and then you can take 1 step. Okay, so we're going to be using a dynamic programming solution. It's going to be called memoization, which is basically a technique where you basically use a list to keep track of sort of solutions to earlier problems, which you can then use to solve the next problem. Okay, so we're going to initialize our list to have values of 1 and 1. And this is going to make a lot more sense in a second, but I'm going to just basically write the skeleton of our code. And then once we do stuff, we're going to return the list -1. Okay, so we have this list, right? And then each time we're going to be adding the sum of the previous 2 entries in the list. So it's going to look like this. It's really just one line, but it's basically going to be the list dot append the list -1 plus the list -2. Okay. So basically, let's say we are n equals 2, right? We're going to basically enter this loop once, and we're going to append to the end of it 1 plus 1 equals 2. So now this list is going to look like that, right? Let's say n equals 3. We're going to basically go through this again, and then we're going to end up with this list, but then we're going to add 1 plus 2 equals 3, right? Now, if n were equal to, say, 7, this list would get a lot longer, but we'd still only need to take the last 2 numbers and sum them. The reason why that works is because each time when we're at when we want to find out how we can get to a certain step, there's 2 ways to get there, right? We can either come from the step directly before it or the step 2 steps before it. And basically what we want to do is we want to basically figure out how many different ways we can get to those steps and then sum them together. Okay, so let's run this code. There you go. So that's how you do that problem. That was climbing stairs, problem number 70. If you guys liked that video, please like, subscribe. We got another 29 days to go.